Good evening. Many thanks for joining us on Citi News Daily. I am Akanya Ofori. Our top story. First Deputy Speaker of Parliament summons Interior Minister to appear before the House within 12 days over the death of 2 people in police custody. Details coming up shortly. The first Deputy Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, Joe Osei-Wusu, has summoned the Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry, to appear before the House within 12 days to explain the circumstances under which 2 men were shot in police custody in Abuabo in Kumasi yesterday. The directive follows concerns raised by the MP for the area, Muntaka Mubarak, on the volatile situation in his constituency following the shooting which happened last night. According to the police, the deceased persons were mentioned in their investigations when they arrested a gang who have been terrorizing residents in parts of the metropolis. The police said the suspects were gunned down when they attempted escaping in handcuffs. Meanwhile, relatives of the deceased persons are asking for justice. Now, in a bid to find a lasting solution to the recurrent deadly clashes between nomadic herdsmen and farmers in Kwahu in the eastern region, the Kwahu Cattle Ranching Control Program has started registering cattle in the Kwahu Afram Plains area. So far, more than 20,000 cattle owned by over 200 people have been registered by a committee set up by the Kwahu Traditional Council. The move is to mobilize the cattle and ranch them in fodder banks to prevent them from grazing on farmland. The head of the steering committee, Zeno Bauer, speaking to Citi News Daily, indicated that some of the cattle owners are under-declaring their animals to evade tax obligations from the Ghana Revenue Authority. Now, the Happy Sunshine Company, producers of Lavon's tomato paste, has started operating again, though it is yet to receive all the needed documentation from the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Residents at Coleman City and estate at Kuntunse in the Ghana West municipality have raised concerns about how the activities of the company are affecting them. The residents raise initial concerns over the possible long-term health hazards following the improper disposal of waste by operators of the factory. However, independent investigations by the EPA revealed that the tomato factory was operating illegally and the agency proceeded to fine the company 15,000 Ghana cedis. Before we go, let's bring you the story from the court. And an Accra District Court has summoned the pathologist conducting an autopsy on the former Member of Parliament for Ibuako North, DAnquah, over delays in submitting the report. The court issued the order after it was forced to adjourn the case involving 2 persons suspected to have murdered the late MP. The prosecution, during the hearing of the case today, told the court it was facing some difficulties assessing the pathology report of the victim, therefore the delay in prosecuting the matter. Well, DAnquah was murdered in his apartment in 2016 at Shashi. 2 suspects, Daniel Isiedo and Vincent Busu, were arrested and charged with murder. And that does it for this evening's bulletin. My name is Akanya Ofori. Thanks so much for your time.
Second Image International admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us 10243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.